back with another Storytime video, and this one is how I broke out in Hives, and this is a more interesting story than my other last one, but you guys are amazing with these views and likes, and I am very happy, and like, you guys mean the world to me, so just like subscribe to make my day. But what am I trying to say? Let's get right on to this video. Okay, so this happened on a Monday, and this was like 2 weeks ago. So it was towards the afternoon, and I was like so itchy, and like I had this feeling before because like a year ago I was getting my hair washed, and I guess the shampoo, like I was allergic to it because when I went over to my grandma's house I was super itchy, and it's the worst feeling ever. But that Monday I was super itchy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in Hives, so I had to go take Benadryl. And there was no Benadryl in my cabinet, but we have literally so many medicine? Yeah, so many pills and stuff like that for when you like break out, and headaches, every single thing you can think of. But we could not find the Benadryl, so I took this little, it was like the chewable kind, but you know when you're older and you don't really, it doesn't really affect you once you get a certain age, those little chewable ones, because I'm used to taking like ones you just swallow right away. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I took the pill and then I went to sleep, and I'm like hoping it would go away because I would not wish Hives or something like that on anyone. I swear I would not, because this was the most horrible story ever. So I'm super itchy, and I go to sleep, and then I wake up, cause like when you take medicine you get really sleepy, and I was just like, I'm ready to go to sleep. And then I wake back up because my schedule was kind of off towards this part. Like I used to go home, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep at like 12 or 1, like whatever. So like I used to always be sleeping when I came home. So my schedule was kind of already like that. So I wake up and I'm still itchy, and I'm like, what the heck? And so I take, we found one more pill, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I go back to sleep. But towards, like, in the middle of my sleep, I'm like itchy, and like I could not go to sleep. Like, it was like, I'm like, I want to go to sleep, but like I just like, every 5 seconds, everything I did was just like, it was like I was about to die. Like, I'm like, please just cut off my skin right now. But I'm like, okay, whatever. So I wake up at like 3, 4 o'clock, and I'm like, I cannot take this any longer. So I like ask her, I'm like, mom, I cannot find the Benadryl. What the heck? And there was no more in the cabinet. So I was just like, heck. I just, I took some like allergy medicine, like the syrup kind, and it didn't really work that much, but you know, whatever. So it worked for like an hour. Like all this medicine I was taking, it only worked for an hour or two, not that long, and then I'll be back in chi like in like 5 minutes. So I go to sleep. I like 5-ish o'clock. I'm like, okay, it wore off because I was back itchy. But like through the whole entire night, I was itchy the whole entire night, to be honest. I wake up, and I have hives on my arms, and I think on my legs at this time. I do not remember. But I wake up, but like, you know when you have a good sleep, you're tired in the morning, and then if you don't have a good sleep, you're like awake in the morning. So that's how I was awake in the morning. And so I just go to school because my mom said she'll bring me some Benadryl, because she said she would go to Rite Aid and give me some and then bring it to school later in the day. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I go to school. I'm not itchy until like 4th hour. 4th hour is the hour, you guys, I swear. Okay, so 4th hour, I start itchy, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? And I text my mom, like, where's the medicine? Why don't you have it? And she's just like, oh, sorry, I woke up late. I have to go to work. But I'm just like, really? Thank you. And so I just start going crazy, like, oh my gosh, I just hope this does not go on my face, because I'm just that kind of person that's just like, please don't go on my face. I don't care if it's on my body because I can easily cover it, but like, do not go on my face because I'm very like, this is my face. I do not want people to see me ratchet and ugly, and I just like, I don't get embarrassed easily, but like if that happened, I would. So 4th hour, I'm just itchy and whatever. Okay, and then I go into 5th hour, and we're watching the movie this day, so I'm like, okay, I'm good. It's gonna be in the dark, no one can see me. And then I like keep itching my neck, and I'm like, okay, and you know, like I kept feeling it, see if there was bumps, but there was like, I couldn't feel any, and it felt like my skin was on fire. That's how it felt like. I felt like every inch of my body was on fire, and I did not like it at all. And so I was like going crazy, like, oh, what's on my face? And I was just like this, like, the whole hour, just like checking if I like had any on my face. So I just like, okay, I don't have any. So I leave out of 5th hour, going into 6th hour, and I was talking to my friends and everything because I thought everything was just normal with me and I didn't know anything was wrong. And so I go into my 6th hour, and I always go on Snapchat just to reply to all my streaks and stuff like that. I go on Snapchat, and like the front camera's like on your face, and I'm just like, what the heck? What the heck? Why is my face like this? I have like patches of hives, like these. Oh, sorry, I'm like crying. Like, look at that. Because it was literally one of the worst periods I've ever had. Yes. Okay. I think I'm just crying because I'm sick, you know? But I just had patches of hives. It was like extra skin. It felt like extra skin on my face. It wasn't fun. And so I walk into my 6th hour, and I'm like, I tell my 6th hour teacher, I'm like, can I go to the office so I can get some Benadryl? And she's like, sure, whatever, bye. I go into the office, I'm like, do you guys have Benadryl? She's like, we don't prescribe Benadryl. They don't prescribe like medical stuff like that. I'm like, what? And so I'm going to class like this. And that day we were reading a book in English, so I was like this. And I also had a test that day in English, so I was just, and then we read the book. And that day, we had a fire drill. I'm like, are you joking? Are you joking? Because you guys never have fire drills, and you want to have one today when I'm breaking out into hives? Really? Thanks so much. And so I'm just walking out like outside like that, and then I come inside and we're just like that. Usually after 6th hour I go, okay, so we have a hallway, and I usually go like the longest way around my school because I'm just like that kind of person, and then I go down to my locker and everything like that, and I talk to like all my friends because I'm just that kind of person. But this day, there's like a staircase you could go down and right into like the area where you like leave, and that's where I went straight there, and no one saw me, and I was still like this the whole entire time, and I was just like, I just want to go home, but I have to wait till my friend gets to that part too, where to leave, because we leave together, because I pick her up in the morning and she drives me home, and yeah, that's how it's always gone. So I was just waiting for her and everything like that, and then I go home, and I run into the house, and I'm like, what the heck? Hives all over my body, big chunks, everything. I do not have pictures, I just have pictures of my face, but okay, there's a car. Hey people, hi. Okay, and I was just covered in hives, and it was just not pretty at all, and I just hated it. And then I called my mom, like, where are you? Please come home right now. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, whatever. I was like, please come home. Like, I'm about to die. And she still has to get the Benadryl. So my mom gets the Benadryl. She comes home, take the Benadryl. I go to sleep again because Benadryl is just like that. You know, you just take medicine and you're just like that. And so I take the medicine and it works for like the same period of time, like 1 to 2 hours. So it wasn't that long. And then, you know, whatever. It still came back over and over. I just don't, I don't want to make this video so long because it's already at 10 minutes. But yeah, it just kept coming up. Coming up. So the next day I wake up and I'm like perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, I'm good. And I take the pills. Like, I didn't take them, but I took them and put them in my backpack just in case. And I go to school, 4th hour again. I go to the bathroom and I see 3 little dots. What? Not again. I'm like, not again? Are you joking? So it's 3 little dots and I'm just like, dude, are you joking? And I'm like, okay, it's only 3 little dots. It doesn't look that bad, whatever. And then we went to lunch. And instead of going to lunch, I went into I went to the office and I'm like, can I please call home? And then I call home and I'm like, Mom, can you please pick me up instead of bringing the pills? Because I'm like, can you please bring the pills? And she's just like, yeah. So she brings the pills. I mean, she picks me up. We go to the urgent care because we're like, this is not supposed to be here. Okay, why is it blinking? We're like, it's not supposed to be here this long. Like, it's supposed to last for like a day because that's how the other one was. So we go to urgent care. They gave me a shot in the butt. Yeah, a shot in the butt. And they're like, this is supposed to help you so you don't break out again. And everyone who has the shot, do not break out again. Do not break out. Don't break out again. So we're like, okay, whatever. I go home, go to sleep again. You guys see that I take so many naps. But I go home, take a nap, and then, oh, okay, so when I was at the hospital, my face was covered in hives. So if I stayed at school the whole entire day, my face was covered in hives. So it was worse than the other day because it was only like this the other day. But that day it was all over my face. So if I stayed at school the whole entire day, I would look like a monster. My mom said I look like a monster. My auntie said I look like, everyone said I look like a monster. So yeah, but yeah, that happened. So I go home, I take a nap, and I wake up. I'm like, oh, my face is clear, yay! I'm like so happy. And then my body's covered. My body and my arms are covered. Why? And I go up to my mom because she's cooking, and I'm like, Mom, is this supposed to get worse? And she's just like, let me call. And then the doctors are like, it's not supposed to get worse. Go to the hospital right now. That's exactly what they said. So my mom had plans that day to hang out with her like sisters and her mom. And so I'm like, oh, I feel so bad. But she had to take me to the hospital because I am sorry, but I don't want to die. So we go to the hospital and they're just like, oh, she's fine. She just needs to know what she's allergic to. To this day, I do not know what I'm allergic to, but I'm supposed to get the test soon to see what I'm allergic to because this is twice in a year. Yay. But this one was super bad and I still don't know to this day. First we thought it was the donuts, but I ate the donuts right after, so it's not the donuts. Because I'm like, it's not the donuts. But they gave me some cream, and then I just took medicine every day until I'm like, okay, I'm sure it's gone. And I'm fine to this day, but I also would not ever wish this on my worst nightmare because that was honestly horrible. Okay, what is wrong with my hair? Sorry, guys. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Sorry that I'm sick and I keep doing this. It's great. It's great. But give this video a thumbs up if you guys want more story times, because I obviously get hurt so many times. But love you guys.